Show and our MSUA Satellite Mobile Innovation Awards. And then we'll talk about our member initiative and some other programs as well. But I want to start by introducing our special guest for today. And I just want to note that for every member meeting, we would love to have a member highlight. So if you're interested in taking on this role in an upcoming member meeting, please feel free to reach out to me or hit up marketing@msua.org. This is the favorite email address for anything MSUA, especially any of the initiatives that we talk about. If you have questions or anything like that, you can always send a note to marketing@msua.org and it will get either passed to the right person or what have you. So that's a good email address to know. But in the meantime, I want to go ahead and introduce our special guest for today. And that is Steve Hailey from Night Sky. He is the VP of Federal Sales for Night Sky. Welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing and you should hopefully be able to share now.
Righty?
Yeah, looks great.
Excellent. Okay. Can you see it in slide share mode?
Yep.
Excellent. Hi, my name is Steve Hailey. I'm with Night Sky. Thank you, Lisa, for that. Also, thank you, MSUA, all of you, for the opportunity to present. I understand I have a quick 5 minutes, so I'll try to keep it all short, but a little bit about my background. I've got about 25 years of disaster and emergency response technology experience. Spent 10 years at the American Red Cross National Headquarters, and then 5 years at Avaya, heading up their disaster and emergency response group, and then ended up going as a consultant. We're doing 10 years as a consultant. I worked for all the big major NGOs, federal government, and the United Nations, where during the Haiti earthquake response, I was the emergency telecom cluster coordinator during that for 1.5 years in Haiti. And from there, I've been probably 50 different countries doing disaster and emergency response. And now that brought me, I was a consultant with Night Sky about 1.5 years ago. And they liked what I did and said, hey, why don't you come on board and work for us full time and be our vice president of federal sales. And so I took the leap and I'm having a lot of fun at it. So here I am today. So MSUA, what I'd like to talk about today is some of our critical communications kits. But what I'd like to do real briefly first is kind of just talk about our company in general. We're a managed network SATCOM provider, if you will. I'm not going to read all the slides, but we're headquartered in Frederick, Virginia. I'm sorry, in Frederick, Maryland. I laugh about that. I say that because I'm actually based out of Northern Virginia, but our main headquarters office there is in Frederick, Maryland. We've got a top secret facility clearance. We do warehousing, test, and integration within our facility. And we've got a co-located data center in Ashburn, Virginia, and we use teleports all over the world, but our primary ones are in Brewster, Washington, South Jordan, and Ellingwood, Georgia. So our primary customers are U.S. Department of Defense, a lot of federal government, state and local agencies you see. Big thing we're doing now is working with DHS under the TACCOM 2 contract, and that's all the tactical communications equipment and that sort of thing. So some of our lines of business, as I talked about before, is managed network services. We have our SkyMax 2.0 service, which is a VSAT SATCOM, VSAT satellite service where we provide primarily KU band VSAT services. We do software development. A lot of people don't know this. We actually are working under some contracts with the U.S. Space Force and Air Force, and we're actually building a management and control software for the U.S. Space Force and managing the VSATs and different networks that they have. And then lastly is our integrated equipment. That's what I want to talk a little bit about today. More specifically, we've created some communications equipment suites. We dubbed them the critical communications kits, and they serve our first responder community. So I'll talk about those. All right, so our first one, critical communications kit, or CCK 1000, if you will. You've probably seen these type of kits. This one is actually based on the Iridium. We could do the Iridium 9575, or we can also do the push-to-talk Iridium services as well. But the idea behind it is that it's not just a kit with the phone and all that. We kind of take our experience and my experience of doing disaster response and what I'd like to see in some of these kits. So yes, it's a typical kit that a lot of people have, but what's different about it is we've included some more international adapters. We've included some solar and battery capability and things like that in order to so you can power and use these kits anywhere in the world. Again, I'm not going to read it all off, but this CCK 1000 kit is primarily using the Iridium satellite network. Okay. Our next kit, the CCK 2000, as the CCK 1000 I'll go back to, that one's more for a single user, if you will. The CCK 2000 that's in front of you, now we've switched from Iridium and we go to Inmarsat off of this kit because this is more of an internet hotspot, if you will. I don't know if you're familiar with this, but it uses the Cobham 510 BGAN terminal. I spent 2 years as a consultant at Cobham, actually helping them design this terminal, believe it or not, for disaster and emergency response after my my stint with the UN in Haiti. Cobham asked me to come on board and help them design terminals that were better suited for emergency responders. So hence we came up with this kit. And then when I came to Night Sky, I'm like, well, let's build it. The one that I did, let's build it into a kit. So that's what we did here. It's really small, lightweight, compact, has a solar panel with it, and lots of different adapters and chargers for different scenarios that you may need. And then finally, our CCK 3000 Critical Communications Kit 3000 series. Really, this is for larger response teams, and it can establish data, video, and phone communications in any disrupted environment. What's really different about this particular kit is that it's obviously higher bandwidth and higher throughput for it. It's based on the Cobham BGAN 710 series. But what we've done with this particular kit is you see about the fourth key features down below where it says meets FEMA USAR team kit requirements. This kit specifically meets the requirements of the FEMA Urban Search and Rescue cache, their communication SATCOM cache. This kit meets it to the exact specifications of their cache kits. And this is the kit contents. As you see, quite a bit of stuff stuffed in there. What we've done is actually made it as individual kits within a bigger kit, if you will. And so what we've done there is we have for tactical bag contact, solar panels, antenna pole mounts, adapter kits, so on and so forth. So this kit is perfect for a urban search and rescue team. Has everything you would need to communicate from any environment, anywhere in the world. So we're pretty proud of these. We've sold over not quite 200 kits so far to federal response agencies so far, and we hope to sell quite a few more. So And then finally, like I said, I was trying to keep it short and sweet because I only had 5 minutes. But if you have any questions, or again, I thank you for the opportunity. But if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to myself or Katrina.
Great. Thanks, Steve. That was a great overview. Anyone have any questions for Steve? We love to do these highlights for the member organizations so you guys get a chance to kind of see what other organizations in the membership are working on and doing. And it's also an opportunity to potentially partner up and that sort of thing. So thank you for being here, Steve, and for doing the presentation for us today.
No problem. I really appreciate the opportunity. And we're doing some really interesting things at Night Sky, and we also love talking about different inputs and different ways that we could do that. We're working on some really interesting radio over IP, over satellite and cellular technologies, and for disaster and emergency response. So we're having a lot of fun doing it.
Wow, that's great. That's really exciting. So thank you so much for being here and giving us that overview. And you guys could see how to reach out to Steve there on that slide, and feel free that if you didn't catch that contact information to reach out to marketing@msua.org, and we'll make sure that connection happens. Okay, so I'm going to jump into some of the content here. Obviously, we've already heard from Steve. So I really want to talk about the Innovation Awards that are coming up in September. So that's right around the corner. We are accepting nominations for the awards right now. The nominations are due August 1st, but I did want to give a little plug for the sponsorship, and we are offering some additional benefits for folks that go ahead and sponsor early, which we already have a couple of early sponsors. Off the top of my head, I know Blue Sky Networks is an early bird sponsor. Thank you for your sponsorship. And then also Pathfinder Digital. So thank you for your sponsorship as well, Roger. And I'm probably forgetting some. So, but in any case, please take advantage of this opportunity. We are adding some additional benefits for those that sponsor early, because we want to start promoting the event more broadly, and also promoting those that are sponsoring the event. So I'll talk about that for a second here. If you sponsor before the end of this month, which there's, I guess, a couple more weeks left in this month. Oh my gosh, I can't believe we're more than halfway through the year already. In any case, we are going to do an event press release. So if you sponsor before the end of June, we'll be able to include you in that. We'll also be doing a program announcement video. So we will include our sponsors, early bird sponsors, in that. And then we will also have a sponsor news feature graphic that will appear in the satellite mobile news that goes out every week. So between now and the event, so lots of opportunities for additional promotion of your company out to the broader organization and those that receive the newsletter as well. So if you are interested in this, you can get to all of this information on our website. If you just go to the awards, navigate to awards, it's in the main navigation at the top. And I'll go there maybe before we end today. And then these are the overall sponsorship levels. So at the higher level sponsorships, you also get additional benefits with that. So highly encourage folks to take advantage of this. Obviously, premier title sponsor, there's a limited number of those, and velocity sponsors as well. So take advantage of this opportunity. And again, it's msua.org/awards. So really easy to get there. Any questions on awards, sponsorships? Okay. Interrupt me if you end up with questions. And then just mentioning the nominations again, they are currently open. You can get there by going to msua.org/awards. And submissions are due August 1st. And then the event itself will be at the Gaylord Convention Center, Resort and Convention Center in Maryland, where they're holding the satellite event. It'll be, the luncheon will be Wednesday, September 8th. And yeah, members can do nominations for free. That's part of your membership benefits every year. Non-members can also submit, but they pay a $500 per category fee. So get in your nominations as well, which brings us to our award criteria. And I just thought I'd bring this up because these are some of the things that we are going to be asking our amazing judges panel to be looking at. So these are the things that we will be considering on, well, not we, the judges will be considering. So, they want to see solutions that obviously meet business and or government solution needs or user needs. We'll also be looking at, obviously, use in mobile environments. Those solutions will be considered more highly. We'll also look at how the solution is progressing the commercialization of space and satellite industry. We'll look at ESG impacts. And then we'll also look at, is this increasing the adoption of satellite solutions to new users? And then we'll also be looking at, is this a solution that's already in use or not, right? So those solutions that are already in use will be considered more highly as well. So any questions on criteria? When you go to the nomination form, you'll see that there are the main categories for the awards, but then we've also listed a long list of use cases in there. So I can see that if we had a couple of really amazing solutions within a particular category, but for different use cases, we may give 2 awards for a certain category. So I just want to kind of put that out there. So if you want to highlight a specific use case, I would highly recommend that. Any questions on awards, sponsorships, or how to nominate or criteria? Okay. Our judges panel. So these are our confirmed judges. I have one more judge that, well, I have 2 more that I'm working on. So, but these are our confirmed judges. So we have Charles Walker. He was a space shuttle astronaut. He's one of the first, or maybe the first commercial astronaut. Tim Farrar, he's with Telecom Media and Finance Associates. He actually is a past MSUA president as well. So great to have him on board as a judge. We'll have Nathan Desrosiers from Euroconsult. He's the managing director for Canada for Euroconsult. And then Erwin Emilian, who is our MSUA chairman, will be on our judges panel. And like I said, I have a couple more judges that we're working on, but an amazing judges panel this year. So I'm really excited to announce that. The other thing I just wanted to take a minute to talk about is our users initiative and highlight this because I really encourage you to take advantage of this opportunity. This is an opportunity for members in good standing, meaning you've paid your dues, that you can invite a user organization, meaning a user of satellite services for a 1-year complimentary membership to the MSUA. So we've had a couple of really great user members already join. Highly recommend you take advantage of this and you take advantage of it soon because we will be announcing our inaugural group of new user members for 2021 during the satellite event. So
Oh.
You guys out here to see this as well. But there is an invitation that you can use for that. This is where you get to that. So this is our members portal and under our website.
Lisa,
yeah.
You were frozen for like the last minute. So
no
anything you heard on the said on the last slide.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So I don't know where I got cut out. Sorry about that, gang. So this is our users initiative.
About halfway through this slide.
Okay. So in any case, you can, as a member in good standing, invite a user member to join for a 1-year complimentary membership of MSUA. And the invitation is available out on the member portal. So make sure that if you haven't gotten access to the member portal yet, that you do get access to that. And so that is on our website under more, you'll see members portal. And the first time you go there, you'll fill out a form that is just, I mean, it's like, I think, name and email or something. There's only a couple of fields. And then we'll give you access to this section of the website. And that's how you can get to that member or user member invitation. So I will also take you guys out there and show you that invitation. And then I just want to mention that we have a couple of members that have just recently joined the UNHCR, as well as NASA's CSP have both joined as user members through this program this year already. So they will get all of these great benefits. Like I mentioned, we will be doing a press release at Satellite 2021. We will need to have those members filling out their application and signed up by August 1st in order to include them in that press release. So make your invitations soon. If you have any questions on this, feel free to send a note to membership@msua.org and we can send you links and get you all of the information that you need in order to make this invitation to your customers or partners or what have you. But it's just the distinction is that this is a user organization, a user of satellite solutions, as opposed to a provider. Okay, and then I just want to take a minute to mention Game Changers Live. Hopefully you guys have seen these sessions. We actually have a session a little bit later this morning or this afternoon, depending on where you are in the world, or this evening, with Joe Spytek from Speedcast. But as you can see here, we have a long list of people that are going to be on the show. This is our live cast. These tend to run about 20 minutes. And if you haven't, this is part of your member benefit. So if you haven't scheduled your session yet, definitely feel free to reach out to marketing@msua.org to schedule your Game Changers Live with us. If you haven't seen these are available out on our website. All of the replays are available on our YouTube channel, on our website, and on LinkedIn. And they are also on our website if you go to webcasts. So it's just msua.org/webcasts, or you can just navigate there at the top of the navigation bar on our website. So definitely take advantage of this member benefit. We also take the transcript from these interviews and turn it into an article. And we've been sharing those over with Sat News. The first one will be published in the July-August issue. So I see a couple of chats here. Okay, I think I think we addressed the chats that were coming in. Okay. So any questions on game changers? Okay. That's really all I have to cover for today, but I do want to open the floor for anyone that is on the call today. If there's anything that's that you're announcing within your organization or anything you want to share, definitely feel free to take the floor. You guys are all so shy all the time. Okay, well, if you have any questions about any of the programs that we covered today, please feel free to send an email to marketing@msua.org. And we will not have a session in July, but we'll be back in August with another member update. And of course, we'll be getting really close to the awards event and the satellite event and everything. And definitely, if you're interested in scheduling a meeting with any of the board members or anything like that during satellite, please feel free to reach out to us as well. And just, I really encourage you to make sure that you're taking advantage of all of your member benefits. Feel free to reach out to me directly, or always marketing@msua.org is kind of a great email to use if you're just trying to figure out where you might get some information. I will, I'm gonna take you guys just really quick while we're here. While I do this, if you have any questions or anything you'd like to share, please feel free to do that. Okay, I'm going to share my screen again. This one. Okay, so this is our website, and I'm just going to show you guys a couple of things that we talked about today. One is the awards page. So just right here on the top nav, and you can see here, this is where you would submit your nomination for an award, and it takes you directly to the nomination form. So a little bit different than past years where we just kind of had open, like you just sent whatever you sent. So now we have this form. It makes it just really easy so that you can see exactly what we're looking for. These are the main award categories here. But then as you'll see, as I scroll down here, these are the different use cases that I was talking about. And you can select as many of these as you like when you're submitting this award. So if your solution supports multiple use cases, you can do that, or you can just highlight for a specific use case. If you don't see a specific use case here that you're that you are meeting, we tried to make this as all-inclusive as possible, but maybe we've missed something. Feel free to down in this any of these sections down here. Let me see. I thought I had just a comment thing, but I guess I don't. If you as you're putting the details, maybe just highlight in here, say, you know, my use case is this particular solution if it's not listed up above. So again, if you have any questions on this, just marketing@msua.org. And then we also have a similar form, but different, for the sponsorship of the award ceremony. So this is where you can basically say, I want to sponsor, and this is the level I want to sponsor at, and so on and so forth. So if you have any questions on that, again, I sound like broken record, marketing@msua.org. So that's the awards section. And then under the members portal, this is just the submission the first time you go there. If you've already done that, you can log in using your email and password, which of course I need to remember my password is. In any case, this is where you'll be able to get into the members portal, which not only has this specific award, but it also has I can't multitask very well. Oh, shoot. Let's see here. I must have mistyped. Okay, it's not going to work for me right now, apparently. Yeah, sorry, it's not going to work for me right now. But in any case, this is where you can not only get to the member invitation, but you can also get to the all the member benefits, like discounts on research from Euroconsult, or discounts on event registrations, things like that. So I must have forgotten my username. In any case, maybe next time I'll show you guys this if and we can take a look at that. But in any case, make sure that if you haven't gotten access to this, that you go ahead and fill out that form when you first go here. Any questions?
I just want to say hi to George Haddad. I noticed he's on with us. George is with NASA CSP. So, hey, George, glad you're with us.
Oh, sorry, Roger. I was trying to unmute. Yeah, I'm happy to be with you. It's great to be with you and to see you and see everybody else. Thank you, Roger.
You bet.
Absolutely. Welcome, George.
Thank you, Lisa.
Yeah. So any questions, any announcements, anything anyone wants to share? Okay. Well, thank you all for making time to be here today. This was recorded, for better or for worse. And so you guys will have access to the recording as well as the presentations that were shared today. So thank you so much for joining, and we'll see you again in August.
Thank you, Lisa.
Take care, guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.